And yet, and if you're going to be successful, if you're going to be a survivor, if you're going to be an overcomer, if you're going to be victorious, hallelujah, if you're going to be able to grasp everything that God has for you, if you're going to reach your full potential, if you're going to be able to do all that God has called you to do and to be, then you're going to need wisdom. Hallelujah, with a capital W. God give us wisdom. And it is that subject that we have centered around. And even in this lesson today, we're going to be talking about how Jesus himself grew in wisdom. Jesus himself came to know in the growing in his humanity as well as in his divinity that wisdom was the principal thing that he needed in order for him to be obedient to the will of him who sent him. And oh God, isn't that something that we have to come to the same mindset, that if we're going to be overcomers and if we're going to capsulize or come to full fruit in our lives, that we're going to have to realize that, God, we need all the wisdom that we can get, that we can harness, the wisdom that comes from above. We're going to need that. Before we jump into our lesson for today, and I told you what that was already, centered around the boy Jesus, let me just go back at a glance. And I say at a glance because when you go back to the quarter from which we started from, you'll see that wisdom was the central theme. And it says here that people experience God's wisdom